International GT is halfway through the 2018 season, and it is clear to see that word is spreading that International GT is where you come for the most fun, best competition, and true sportsman camaraderie. We started at Sebring International Raceway with, of course, a party and awards banquet.
This program would not be possible without our founder, and I'd like to thank and recognize him, Bill Riddell.
With an entry list of 38 cars, we started the season very strong. 2017 Maranello Cup champion Steve Hill picked up where he left off last year and jumped to the lead, followed by 2017 Mission Foods champion Tom Pank. Rob Blake and Juan Lopez Santini swept the weekend in the 4-liter division. The Mission Foods GT3 3.8 Cup had 12 cars competing. Mark Sandridge and Joe Vardy dominated the weekend, but Tom Pank was second on Saturday with Roberto Bengoa finishing third. We begin the weekend at beautiful Road Atlanta with a party and banquet at Jerry Peters' Lucky Dog House. We had a very special guest from Porsche, Dr. Daniel Armbruster. The evening featured the presentation of the Bob Aiken Award presented by Hudson Historics to Juan Gonzalez.
I happened to knew Bob, raced with him 25 years ago.
When this full field of cars hit the track, we saw some great racing between Steve Hill and his Norwood Auto Italia prepared Ferrari 458, Mark Sandridge and his Porsche GT3 3.8, and Tom Pank and his Georgia-based ultra performance prepped Porsche GT3 3.8. Ed Bouse keeps moving up the ranks in the Mission Foods GT3 Cup Trophy with wins in his 3.6-liter class. Newcomer Kurt Swearingen got the pole for the sprint race and managed to finish third behind Tom Pank and Mark Sandridge. Bob Aiken Award winner Juan Gonzalez enjoyed the great event, winning both sprint races in the Mission Foods GT3 Cup Trophy 4-liter class.
Juan, how you doing, man? How are you? You came up beside me. I thought you were going to get in a Jeep out there. You were running up on the grass in front beside all of us on the start.
Well, I tried to give you a wake-up call.
Well, you did good, man. You did good.
I got to thank my crew, the Chris Coffey and the Norwood Auto Italia guys. Took a car that I put in the wall with an unfortunate incident yesterday and put it back together again so we could go out and race, and I gotta say, magicians with wrenches.
And we had a great race and great competitors, so what can I say?
Oh man, did he ever. This was the fun race. This is the type of race, you know, walking away from the group, that's not like this is. This was fun. I had a dog in for what, 8-10 laps, and it was bumper work. And then finally he bobbled going onto the back straight, and I drafted him and outbraked him into 10A, and then I had to just focus. But he actually dragged me to my fastest lap of the weekend. Yeah, and it was great. And thank you all. This is what it's about. Thank you to the crew.
Now we head to beautiful Road America, where we're greeted with wonderful spring weather for round 3 of the 2018 International GT Championship. With a large field in both Mission Foods GT3 Cup and the Maranello Cup, it was the 4-liter Porsche of Rob Blake and Juan Lopez Santini who dominated the weekend, winning overall honors in both sprints and the Enduro, with Juan Gonzalez finishing a close second. Local team Fall Line Motorsports had a great weekend as well, with Mark Bowden and Tim Kesman on the podium for both sprint races.
No doubt about it. They set a nice pace, and I wasn't keeping up.
Thank you. It was fun. It was a good time. Enjoyed running with these guys. This is our first time actually competing, and had a great time.
Yeah, thanks. A lot of fun. Like I said, first time, as Tim said, running with our cars that we typically run in Trans Am, and a whole bunch of fun running here with you guys and actually being able to compete, not in an exhibition or a car that doesn't fit, but taking all the weight and restrictors out that Trans Am makes this run is a lot of fun, and running with these guys is all fun. Good.
But some of the closest racing was in the Mission Foods GT3 Cup Trophy 3.6-liter class between Ed Bouse and Lucas Payne.
Oh, I didn't think we would fight that much towards the end. It was a lot of fun, you know. Just great racing. It was nice and clean, and you know, he deserved it. He got me.
I got him on the start, and then he got me back during the first lap, and I spent the entire time chasing him back down. And it was the last lap. The white flag came out. I went ahead and strapped on a couple more and went after him. And man, we spent more time side by side in the last lap than we didn't. So that was a lot of fun, very clean, very close racing. It was super great time.
More than half of the field at MidOhio hail from the Buckeye State for the 4th round of the 2018 International GT Championship season. And this proved to be some of the best racing we have seen in the series.
There's the green. Tom Pank gets about a half a car length jump as they head down into turn number 1. Still side by side with Stephen Hill as they duke it out through that first turn. Still side by side as they make their way.
There was good racing throughout the field, but the battle for the overall win between Tom Pank and Steve Hill was absolutely amazing to watch. Mark Sandrich had the performance of a lifetime. Fighting a tire issue in qualifying, he had to start 10th, but he worked his way up to 2nd place at his home track on Saturday. But look out, because Robert Wyson and Jeffrey Freeman had a great weekend, both ending up on the podium. But it is Ed Baus who keeps steadily climbing up the points for the overall Mission Foods GT3 Cup trophy.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. It was a great race out there. It made me real nervous. Yes, I did want a lot more 3.6 liter cars coming out. However, all the guys that came out were from Ohio, so they really know the track too. So, had me a little nervous out there. Oh man, that was one of the best races we've had in a long time. We were bumper to bumper, side by side, corner after corner. Those fans up at Madness had a sight. You know, he got me, then I got him under braking, then I missed a shift, and he almost got me again. Just wouldn't let him. And then side by side up through there 2-3 times. And thanks to Steve for a great race, and it was a blast. It looked like good fun. It was a fantastic race, and you know, obviously thank you, Tom, for clean racing, heads-up driving, and also International GT, Mission Foods, Ford Gin, Pirelli, and BRM Watch, Chrono. So these are just fantastic sponsors. It was a great series, a lot of great racing, and just thanks. Good. We'll be back here this afternoon. Top 3 places, Maranello Cup.
Mark Sandrich and Sandrich Foods Grandma Salad hosted a barbecue with some of the best food anyone has ever tasted.
Thank them for being here at MidOhio on behalf of International GT. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to a great weekend. We'd like to thank all the corner workers.
The season is only halfway over, and it is going to be a great fight to the finish at some of the most iconic tracks in America, like Watkins Glen, Virginia International Raceway, Circuit of the Americas, and Daytona, left on the 2018 schedule.